It's 10 o'clock. Good morning, I'm Jessica Rouse with 2NURFM Hunter News. Bankrupt former billionaire Nathan Tinkler has finally repaid his debt to retail king Gerry Harvey. The last $5.5 million of a $60 million loan have been paid back after liquidators announced the sale of Nathan Tinkler's former horse stud headquarters in the Hunter Valley. The debt has been hanging around for nearly 10 years. Accused child killer Kathleen Folbig has added another alleged offence to her criminal record with reports she assaulted an inmate in Silverwater Prison. She's currently serving 14 years into her 25-year jail term for killing her 4 children in the Hunter Valley and was sentenced in Burwood Court last month for the common assault. Folbig allegedly punched another inmate in the stomach, slightly winding her after a short argument over a toaster. If you can stomach it, researchers from the University of Newcastle are looking into the misunderstandings around irritable bowel syndrome. Researchers are urging practitioners to look at the condition as not just one disease, but as several or more. Director of the Priority Research Centre for Digestive Health and Neurogastroenterology, Professor Nick Talley, says treatment should be more personalised as a result.
Very important to personalise the approach to IBS in my view and in my team's view. We're recognising this as multiple diseases, and if we can identify what type you have, I think we can help more effectively.
The end is near for parking spaces in Newcastle's East End, as near as Monday, in fact. From next week, 90 car spots will be slashed from 12-hour zones to just 2-hour zones on Nobby's Road, Stevenson Place, Telford Street, part of Scott Street and Parnell Place. Council say in reducing the time on car spots, it will increase the parking turnover and help both residents and businesses in the area find a car park. George, an orphaned wombat from the Hunter Valley, is turning 1 and in just 8 months has won the hearts of animal lovers all over the country. The plucky common wombat was pulled from his mother's pouch after she was hit by a car and killed in the Hunter Valley. General Manager of the Reptile Park and George's carer, Tim Faulkner, says a video of George playing with him at the park reached 40 million views on YouTube, and at the very least, it's a reminder to Australia and the world they need awareness to survive in the long term.
We love the fact that ambassadors, if you like George, they get such a large audience. And sure, they're cute and they're cuddly, but it makes people care about wombats. And whether that's a bandicoot or a bettong or a Tasmanian devil, so when there's little superstars like George out there reminding the Australian public and the world for that matter that they exist, it's a good thing for wombats.
Police are investigating how a 30-year-old woman managed to collide with several parked cars in Rutherford overnight. Police were called to Alexandra Avenue at about 11 p.m, where they found a woman who was allegedly doing 60 kilometres an hour when she slammed into the cars. She was taken to hospital for drug and alcohol testing and has since been released.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
The Knights look to get rid of the demons of games gone by this weekend as they return home to play a Broncos side affected by origin and injury. Our boys in red and blue have struggled to put games away of late and will be hoping to catch the Broncos on the hop with 3 players backing up from Wednesday night and half Anthony Milford returning from injury. Co-captain Jamie Buras says the boys are ready for tomorrow's game and are confident they can match their opponent.
The quality opposition. I think they're well positioned, around that top 4. We're going to have our work cut out for us. Obviously, after what was a really good 78 minutes last week, we're certainly confident in our ability to match it with Brisbane, and hopefully, in front of the home crowd, we can finish it off.
Still on league and following on from Wednesday's disappointing Origin loss for New South Wales, former Blues and Knights captain Danny Badura says he's got no interest in coaching the side. The speculation comes after current coach Laurie Daly lost his 3rd series from 4 attempts. Both Badura and former Knights great Andrew Johns have been linked to the position as Daly's tenure comes under increased pressure. And Hunter Marathon runner Mitch Morley will endure the Vintage Winery Marathon in Pecolbin on Sunday as he looks to compete and raise money for charity. His aim is to compete in every state and territory around Australia and has already completed feature events in Canberra, Perth, the Gold Coast and in Victoria. Morley has raised around $3,000 for various men's charities in his plight and is keen to ensure the figure continues to grow. 2NURFM News Time is 10:05.